So when I've got all the pieces that I need to recolour from the Rover 75 on the bench, the first job is to strip down the steering wheel. So I need to remove the 2 horn switches and the stereo controls. The stereo controls are just held in by these 2 Phillips screws here, and these 2 horn switches are just held on with little tabs here, so I'll remove both of them. That's 1, 2, that's off. So that's removed. I need to now remove this back plastic part. The things that I hate are, so you probably can't see here, but these little star washers are holding these 2 pieces on here. They're always a pain to get off, and they often break. You kind of have to bend these out to get them off, and they're very rarely reusable. There we go, that's one off. There's 2 little tabs here as well. And that's off. So this piece is going to get sprayed white as well, but with a different paint. So I'll put that to one side. So we'll have to mask off all this area, the fake wood. It's actually plastic, that, not real wood. So now I need to prepare all the pieces before I even paint them. So I've got the instructions here, not very long instructions. It basically says clean it with the cleaner, use the vinyl prep, and then spray paint, but in very light mist coats. Maybe 4 or 5 coats are needed to get full coverage. So I'll start with the cleaning. The cleaner is just a water-based detergent. I'm not entirely sure what it is, but I'll give it a thorough clean, all the surfaces. So now that I've cleaned all the parts, I'm going to leave them somewhere warm for an hour or so, just to let any moisture just evaporate off. And then I'll use the vinyl prep, yep, the vinyl prep. I'm going to test it on this area first. This area has this piece that goes over the top of it. So just so if there is any issues with it, it's not going to be in a place that is going to be seen. So that will cover it up. So I'll come back to you in an hour or so and do the next stage. Everything is now dried off, and I'm ready to use the vinyl prep. So I have tested it. I have tested it on this part here, and everything seems okay. So I'm just gonna put it on all the pieces, let the vinyl prep evaporate, and then start the spraying process. Now, it's quite a strong smelling solvent, this, so I'm going to wear a mask and gloves. So all the pieces have been prepped, and we're now ready for applying the paint. So the instructions say that put it on in light coats, maybe 4 coats, should cover it, and we'll see how we go. So I eventually finished spraying up all the parts last night. It took about 6 coats. I used the whole litre, and I've left them overnight, and it's now the following day. So I need to assemble the part. So the grab handles for the door cards are in 2 pieces. They have a back piece and then the front piece, which I sprayed up last night. So the back piece has been sprayed with a plastic paint, because this is just plastic. Obviously the front piece is the vinyl covered plastic part, so that was painted with the vinyl paint. It seems to be all right. It's gone on quite well. So now I need to put the parts back together. I'll attach them to the door cards. I'll put the door cards to one side. I'm not going to fit them yet. They'll be the last things to be fitted. So I'll do these now. I'll do the centre console after that. That needs to have parts fitted to it before I can fit it into the car. But that'll be the first thing to go into the car. I have also the steering wheel to reassemble. So the back part that I've removed has been sprayed up, and obviously the steering wheel itself has been sprayed up. So I'll need to remove all the masking tape from that, check it over, make sure everything's okay with that, assemble that, and then, yeah, fit all the pieces. I'll just put hot glue in the same place that the hot glue was. And they just snap together. So that can be now fitted into the car. Now this was quite tricky getting this out. Pop the gear knob off first. This just, if you ever want to know, pulls out just like that. And the tricky part was getting it over the handbrake. There we go, that wasn't as bad as I expected. There we go. I think that is in position. Yep, that's in position. So it's just a case now of remembering which screws went where. See. I also have little girly hands, so they're big fat sausage fingers. Ah, there we go. That was a bit of a pain. So that's the steering wheel reassembled. How clean this is going to be when it's been used a few times, I suspect not very.